In the glamorous world of Hollywood, where fame and fortune often shine brightest, it's easy to assume that every star has a charmed life. But behind the bright smiles and red carpet appearances lies a truth that few people truly understand. Today, we delve into the tragic truth about the life of one of comedy's brightest stars, Tiffany Haddish. From a tumultuous childhood marred by heartbreaking events to personal struggles that threaten to extinguish her light, this is a story that will challenge your perception of success and remind all of us to know that behind every bright star there are often shadows that we may never fully see. All the details you need are right in this video. Let's dive in now. Tiffany Haddish, a well-known comedian and actress, has a life story that resonates with many. Born on December 3, 1979, in south-central Los Angeles, her upbringing was far from conventional. Her mother, an entrepreneur, and her father, an Eritrean refugee, were the pillars of her early years. However, when Tiffany was just 3 years old, her father departed, leaving her mother to raise Tiffany and her siblings single-handedly. In her revealing memoir titled, The Last Black Unicorn, Tiffany candidly shares the challenges she faced growing up. Her family dynamic shifted when her mother remarried, adding 4 more children to the mix. Unfortunately, her stepfather's relationships outside the marriage further complicated their home life. Tiffany disclosed during an interview with The Breakfast Club that her mom and stepdad often found themselves at odds, exacerbated by his involvement with other women who were expecting children at the same time. Tragedy struck when Tiffany was 8 years old, altering the course of her family's life forever. A horrific car accident left her mother with severe brain damage, significantly impairing her ability to communicate and function independently. Tiffany recounted in an episode of Uncensored how her mother's personality underwent a profound transformation after the accident. Struggling with limited vocabulary and immense frustration, her mother's demeanor became volatile, resulting in verbal and physical abuse directed at Tiffany. In subsequent interviews, such as her conversation with David Letterman, Tiffany elaborated on the challenges her family confronted post-accident. Her mother had to relearn basic tasks like speaking and walking, a process that was emotionally taxing for everyone involved. Moreover, Tiffany endured her mother's verbal assaults and physical aggression, causing deep emotional scars. Despite her anguish, Tiffany's pleas to live with her grandmother were met with resistance from her mother, who insisted on maintaining her maternal authority. In her candid interview with People magazine, Tiffany revealed the challenges she faced as the eldest among her 4 siblings. At a tender age, she found herself shouldering responsibilities far beyond her years, stepping into a maternal role to care for her younger brothers and sisters. "I was basically a 10-year-old mom. I was feeding them and dressing them. I was taking care of everybody," she shared, reflecting on the weight of her duties. Her caregiving extended beyond her siblings to her own mother, who relied on Tiffany for support and assistance with daily tasks. Tiffany recounted the poignant moment when she taught her mother how to tie her shoes, a role reversal that underscored the gravity of their situation. The situation reached a critical juncture when Tiffany was just 12 years old. In a harrowing incident detailed in her memoir, Tiffany recounted the distressing event when her mother, in the throes of untreated mental illness, lashed out and struck a male neighbor with a stick, inadvertently harming his infant child. The altercation escalated, prompting a call to law enforcement. The subsequent evaluation revealed a heartbreaking diagnosis: Tiffany's mother was suffering from schizophrenia. In light of her condition, she was placed in a state mental facility, where she could receive the care and treatment she desperately needed. This abrupt turn of events shattered the fragile semblance of normalcy that Tiffany and her siblings clung to. Separated from their mother, Tiffany and her siblings entered the tumultuous world of foster care. The once tightly knit family found themselves adrift in a sea of uncertainty, grappling with the profound loss of stability and familiarity. Tiffany's placement in foster care was marked by the heartbreaking separation from her siblings. As she disclosed to People magazine, her sisters found themselves in one home, her brothers in another, while she was left to navigate the challenges of foster care alone. The anguish of being separated from her closest kin compounded the feelings of loss and abandonment that already weighed heavily upon her young shoulders. Forced to adapt to a new middle school, Tiffany faced the daunting task of acclimating to an unfamiliar environment. Determined to find solace in the familiar, she devised a daily routine that would see her leaving her foster home at the early hour of 5 a.m. Boarding a bus, she embarked on a journey to her previous school, where she felt a sense of comfort and belonging. However, her foster parents, perhaps out of concern for her safety, would report her as missing, leading to frequent interventions from the police and her social worker, who would escort Tiffany back to her new school. This disruptive cycle further compounded the challenges she faced in establishing stability in her life. Tragically, Tiffany's time in foster care was marred by a deeply disturbing incident of abuse. In her memoir, she courageously reveals the mistreatment she endured at the age of 13. The father of her foster mother discovered Tiffany attempting to enhance her appearance by stuffing toilet paper in her training bra. Exploiting her vulnerability, he manipulated her with false claims of knowledge, insisting he could make her chest grow. For 15 minutes each day, Tiffany became a victim of his heinous actions. Unaware of the impropriety at the time, it would take years and the support of a trusted friend for her to comprehend the gravity of the abuse she had suffered. Tiffany's trials extended beyond her home life, permeating her educational journey as well. Until the 9th grade, she grappled with significant literacy challenges, unable to read or write. However, her tenacity shone through, as she managed to enroll in advanced placement (AP) classes by enlisting the help of others to read aloud for her. Eventually, her resourcefulness was noticed, and her peers became aware of her struggle. This newfound attention, unfortunately, led to taunts and derogatory labels from her classmates, as well as hurtful remarks from her family members. However, amidst the darkness, a compassionate teacher emerged as a beacon of hope. Recognizing Tiffany's potential, the teacher provided her with private lessons, offering the support she desperately needed to overcome her educational hurdles. In her quest for acceptance and companionship, Tiffany turned to humor as her ally. She employed imaginative tactics, creating imaginary friends and engaging in conversations with them, eliciting laughter from her peers. While this approach endeared her to her classmates, it also raised concerns among her teachers, who questioned her mental well-being. This further highlighted the challenges Tiffany faced in finding her place in a world that often misunderstood her and her coping mechanisms. At a tender age of 15, she found solace and support under the care of her grandmother, alongside her siblings. However, her social worker, concerned about her well-being, presented her with a crucial choice: psychiatric therapy or the Laughing Factory camp. Opting for the latter, Haddish discovered her innate comedic talent, which flourished under the mentorship of esteemed comedians like Richard Pryor, the Wayne brothers, Dane Cook, and Charlie Fleischer. Despite the promising trajectory her life seemed to take, tragedy struck at the age of 17. Following her high school homecoming dance, she encountered a harrowing experience when a man, masquerading as a protector, instead perpetrated an unspeakable act. Though she reported the incident, justice remained elusive as the perpetrator evaded capture. Reflecting on the trauma, Haddish disclosed to Glamour magazine the enduring confusion and the subsequent need for counseling. Undeterred by adversity, Haddish pursued her education at Santa Monica College in her 20s, concurrently navigating a burgeoning career in comedy. Yet, success did not come easily. Struggling with the weight of her talent, she found herself dwelling in her car for years, tirelessly striving to carve a niche in the competitive realm of comedy. To sustain herself, Haddish embraced a myriad of odd jobs, including serving as a customer service representative for various airlines. One pivotal moment came when she found herself homeless, grappling with the uncertainty of where to find shelter. It was then that Kevin Hart, a fellow comedian, extended a helping hand. In a candid exchange, he questioned why she wasn't with a man to secure her living situation. Tiffany, steadfast in her principles, asserted that she wouldn't compromise her integrity for a roof over her head. Moved by her resolve, Kevin offered her his last $300, urging her to set goals and strive for a brighter future. With Kevin's support, Tiffany secured temporary lodging and eventually leased an apartment for $550 per month. Despite these strides, her journey was fraught with personal turmoil. At 21, she faced the anguish of an unwanted pregnancy, a weighty burden that led her to contemplate ending her own life. Amidst this darkness, her stepfather intervened, offering words of encouragement tinged with a chilling revelation about her mother's tragic accident, suggesting his potential involvement. Yet, amidst life's twists and turns, Tiffany's path intersected with William Stewart, a chance encounter aboard a yacht that would alter her trajectory once more. Initially drawn to his profession as a police officer, Tiffany harbored hopes of reconnecting with her biological father. Their acquaintance blossomed over the course of a year, until age and circumstance prompted her to reassess their relationship. Despite the distance that followed, fate intervened years later when William, now a private investigator, resolved to find her again. In a surprising turn, he proposed a deal: if he could locate her father, she would marry him. In 2008, she exchanged vows with William Stewart, a union that promised happiness but ended in separation. Their marriage, a beacon of hope, soon dimmed under the weight of career ambitions and personal struggles. Despite the initial joy of reconciliation with her estranged father, who proudly escorted her down the aisle, Haddish found herself navigating rough waters. The marriage with Stewart, which commenced with optimism, gradually succumbed to irreconcilable differences. By 2011, Haddish had initiated divorce proceedings in Los Angeles County, culminating in the dissolution of their union in 2013. In candid interviews, Haddish revealed the fractures within her marriage. She lamented Stewart's inability to cope with her burgeoning career, feeling stifled by his apprehensions and fears. The rift widened as Stewart confessed his insecurities, fearing obsolescence in the wake of Haddish's rising stardom. Despite the demise of her marriage, Haddish's professional trajectory soared. Her appearances in notable television shows like Real Husbands of Hollywood, If Loving You Is Wrong, and The Carmichael Show underscored her rising prominence in the entertainment industry. Yet, amidst her professional triumphs, personal tragedies struck a poignant chord. The untimely demise of her biological father in May 2017 cast a shadow over her burgeoning success, mere months before her breakout role in the acclaimed film Girls Trip. The release of her memoir in December 2017 stirred controversy, particularly with its candid revelations about her marriage to Stewart. Dubbed The Ex-Husband Chapter, it laid bare the intimate details of their tumultuous relationship, including allegations of assault and disputes over a miscarriage. Stewart vehemently denied these claims, countering Haddish's narrative with accusations of exaggeration and misrepresentation. The aftermath of the memoir's publication was fraught with legal battles and public scrutiny. Stewart's discontent culminated in a $1 million lawsuit against Haddish, her co-author and publisher, underscoring the acrimony that defined their post-divorce relationship. Haddish, while acknowledging certain embellishments in her narrative, stood firm in her truth, asserting the validity of her experiences amidst the whirlwind of fame and scrutiny. In the tumultuous journey of her life, Tiffany Haddish remains steadfastly determined to carve her niche in the glitzy realm of entertainment. The watershed moment arrived in 2017 when she catapulted to global fame with her role in the blockbuster movie Girls Trip. Amidst a constellation of stars like Jada Pinkett Smith and Queen Latifah, Haddish's comedic prowess shone brightly, earning her widespread acclaim from critics and audiences alike. Basking in the limelight of Girls Trip's success, Tiffany Haddish seized the opportunity to unveil her comedy special later that year titled Tiffany Haddish, She Ready? The special garnered accolades from critics, further cementing her status as a comedic force to be reckoned with. Her comedic talents caught the attention of Saturday Night Live, where she graced the stage as host, clinching an Emmy for her uproarious contributions to the iconic show. In 2018, Haddish embarked on a new venture by starring alongside Tracy Morgan in the sitcom The Last Dog, marking her debut in the world of television series. The year unfolded with a flurry of photo shoots and media appearances, underscoring Haddish's growing prominence in the entertainment landscape. Adding to her list of achievements, reports surfaced of Haddish inking a lucrative, long-term deal with HBO, signaling a new chapter brimming with promise and potential. In 2019, she embarked on a journey into the world of animation, lending her voice to characters in both the Lego Movie 2, the second part, and the Netflix series Tuca and Birdie. Additionally, she stepped into the role of host for Kids Say the Darndest Things, a beloved show revamped for a new generation, previously hosted by Bill Cosby. Not content with just taking the spotlight herself, Haddish released a comedy special in the same year titled Tiffany Haddish Presents, They Ready? Unlike typical stand-up routines, this special aimed to shine a light on emerging comedians, offering them a platform to showcase their talent and potentially catapulting them to stardom. It's a testament to her generosity and commitment to uplifting others in the comedy community. In 2020, Haddish graced the big screen once again, starring in Like a Boss, where her comedic prowess undoubtedly shone through. However, her contributions extend beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. When she's not on set, Haddish dedicates her time and resources to the Unusual Suspects Theater Company, an organization that provides invaluable workshops for both youth and adults in underserved communities, offering them a chance to explore their creative potential and build confidence through the arts. Her personal life also reflects her caring nature and determination to make a difference. In a heartwarming gesture, she revealed plans to relocate her mother from a mental institution to a duplex, ensuring she receives the care and support she deserves with a team of dedicated nurses by her side. But perhaps the most captivating aspect of Haddish's life is her blossoming romance with rapper Common. Their friendship sparked on the set of The Kitchen and gradually evolved into something deeper, culminating in a virtual date that set their hearts ablaze. In an interview with the Steve-O podcast, Haddish couldn't contain her joy, expressing that this newfound love is the most fulfilling relationship she's ever experienced. However, tragedies occurred in 2022 and 2023, and Tiffany Haddish, a famous actress and comedian, faced legal troubles that made headlines across the country. On January 14, 2022, Haddish was handcuffed after being arrested in Peachtree City, Georgia, for driving under the influence of marijuana, DUI. The incident occurred around 4 a.m. when local police responded to a 911 call reporting a driver falling asleep behind the wheel on Highway 74. Upon arrival, police found Haddish attempting to park on the street of a driver in a residential area in suburban Atlanta. Description provided by the caller. She was quickly arrested and booked into the Fayette County Jail, only to be released later the same day after posting nearly $2,000 bail. It's worth noting that Haddish was in the area filming scenes for her upcoming movie, The Haunted Mansion, at the time of her arrest. Fast forward to November 24, 2023, and Haddish is in legal trouble once again. This time in Beverly Hills. The Beverly Hills Police Department received a concerned call at 5:45 am reporting an unresponsive woman behind the wheel on Beverly Drive. The subsequent investigation led to Haddish's second DUI arrest, further complicating her legal situation. Adding to Haddish's woes, on August 30, 2022, she and comedian Aries Spears faced serious charges of grooming and sexually abusing a minor. The lawsuit accuses them of inviting children to participate in sexually suggestive comedy routines. An allegation that Haddish's attorney, Andrew Bretler, vehemently denies. In response, Haddish took to Instagram to express her deep regret for participating in a skit that she believed was intended to be funny but ultimately failed, admitting that it was not funny at all. However, a glimmer of relief came when one of the accusers, identified as Jane Doe, filed a motion to have the charges against both Haddish and Spears dismissed with prejudice. In her statement, Jane Doe expressed her family's long-standing relationship with Haddish and her belief that Haddish would never intentionally harm them or condone any action that could cause harm. As Haddish deals with the fallout from these legal challenges, only time will tell how she will address and recover from these setbacks in her professional and personal life. Tiffany Haddish, despite facing countless challenges in life, remains committed to paving the way for a brighter future. Her journey is marked by resilience and a deep desire to make a difference in the lives of others. Through her active participation in charitable activities, she inspires and motivates individuals to pursue their dreams, especially those who face adversity such as disadvantaged youth. One of the organizations close to Haddish's heart is the Unusual Suspects Theater Company, which focuses on the welfare of at-risk youth. By actively supporting such initiatives, she emphasizes the importance of nurturing young minds and providing them with opportunities for growth and development. In addition to participating in established organizations, Haddish went a step further by starting her own foundation, the She Ready Foundation. This fund is dedicated to empowering youth in foster care during their transition to adulthood. Through initiatives such as internships in the entertainment industry, the She Ready Foundation aims to equip youth with the skills and resources needed to succeed in life. The foundation recently held a prom-themed fundraising gala and attracted support from celebrities like Paris Hilton, Snoop Dogg, and Mario. The event raised more than $200,000, highlighting the generosity and commitment of supporters to the cause. Looking ahead, the She Ready Foundation's vision extends beyond providing internships and resources. It aims to advocate for policy changes, such as raising the age at which youth move out of foster care, by making its mission known to Congress. Haddish's personal experiences in the foster care system fueled her determination to create positive change. Her dedication to uplifting others serves as a beacon of hope for those facing similar challenges. In the broader philanthropic sector, organizations such as the Elton John AIDS Foundation and the Bob Woodruff Foundation play a key role in addressing pressing social issues. Founded by Sir Elton John, The Elton John AIDS Foundation has contributed to raising more than $225 million for HIV/AIDS prevention programs globally. Through its initiatives, the foundation supports HIV prevention programs, eliminates stigma and discrimination, and provides care and support services for people living with HIV/AIDS. Similarly, the Bob Woodruff Foundation was established to ensure the welfare of wounded service members, veterans and their families. By investing in innovative programs and addressing diverse needs, the foundation has positively impacted the lives of more than 1 million individuals. We wish Tiffany all the best in life, career luck and happiness in an exciting new romance. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please leave your comments in the section below. We hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.